exciting. I'm excited. I hope you are too. PCYC, we just don't stop. We keep these classes coming because we know you need them and we love you and we miss you. Alright, so today we've got an awesome leg class all about your quads, hammies, calves, hip flexors, glutes. Woo! You're gonna burn, but it's gonna feel good and you're gonna get so nice and strong in your lower body that you'll be able to withstand anything. Let me introduce to you today's amazing trainer, the one, the only, Eugene!
Good morning guys, how you doing? So we're just going to do some legs today. We're going to start with a warm-up and then we'll go from there, alright?
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so first of all, we're just going to run on the spot for about 40 seconds. I haven't got a timer.
I'll tell you when it's 40 seconds. 20 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, so now we're going to do some torso twists. So we're just going to rotate all the way around.
I love these.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh yeah, they're really good.
Good lower back stretch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh that's so nice. Yeah, it feels good. Oh, yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Alright, now we're just going to do some star jumps and that'll be done for the warm-up. So we're just going to go for 40 seconds.
I better time. Oh no, I can see the clock. It's alright. It's getting cold now.
Cold?
Yeah, it's cold. It's not as nice as it was.
No, it's not.
So keep going. 15 seconds to go. Oh, that soy latte is starting to come up now. Oh.
Okay. Alright. So we're going to go into some floor work. For the first 2 exercises, we need to make sure that we're pushing through the 3 points of your foot. Heel, big ball, big toe, and the ball on just under the little toe. So they're the 3 points that we're going to push from. I'll explain a little bit more about that later. So first of all, we're going to hop onto the mat. We're going to lay down flat, feet up, nice and flat, not too far forward, not too close to your bum. We're going to use the 3 points. Hands down the side, and we're just going to raise our hips up. Okay, so we're just doing 15s of everything. Now we're going to go one leg in the air and same thing.
There's so much you can do with that weights, isn't there?
Yes, there certainly is. 5 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite leg. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So now we're going to go into some donkey kicks. With this one, make sure you kick your heel towards the ceiling, not the back wall. We don't want to stretch him out, we want to flex the glutes a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to stand here. Got to use a little bit of diaphragm, no hip rotation, and it's just kicking the leg up.
There's my donkey sound, just in case you know.
Two more, 14, 15.
Is that for glutes?
Yep. So these are kickbacks, but most people kick them backwards, not upwards.
Oh, your heel's going up to the ceiling.
Yeah, your heel. That gives the glute maximus, it fires it off a little bit more.
Yeah, makes sense.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to stay in the same position. We're going to do what is called a bird dog. So we're going to just kick that heel out and reach that hand out.
What's it called?
Bird dog.
Burnt dog.
Bird dog.
Bird dog. Bird dog.
So we're trying to get a stretch in the lower back here, in the multi area.
What's
yeah, multifidus, so that'll be the muscle along the lumbar spine.
Right, multifidus, right.
We're just going to go 10 on each leg. This uses a lot of diaphragm. We don't want any hip rotation on either side. So squeeze on, it all comes from in here. Three, 2, 1. Okay, I hope we're all nice and warm now. So now we're just going to go through some normal squats, some stiff-legged deadlifts. So we're going to cover glutes, quads, hamstrings in this one, okay? So first of all, we're just going to go some normal squats. But what you can do, instead of bringing your hands out into the front, if you want to make it a little bit harder, hold your hands over your head, or you can put your hands behind your head, all right? So we're just going to do 15 normal squats. Okay, 5 more. 4, 3.
You're pushing off your heels
2.
or the toes?
So I'll be using the 3 points of my feet. Any lifting or pushing with the glutes will be your heel, big ball, big toe, and the ball underneath your little toe.
Yeah, okay.
So they're the 3 points of pressure you will use for deadlifts, squats, lunges, anything jumping. So what happens is, so if you stand there, you can put your pressure on your heel. Okay, now use the big ball and big toe and feel what is activated then.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. When I do squats, I'm like thinking, do I push with my front of the foot or the back of the foot?
Use the whole lot, so it uses hamstring and quads as well, instead of just pushing with your posterior chain. So that's where I do that with everything that I do. Any pushing exercise with your feet, use them 3 points. it'll use all the muscles in your legs as a whole instead of just targeting on one area.
Awesome.
Okay, so now we're just going to go straight into stiff-legged deadlifts. So same thing, you can keep your arms up here, or you can have them out a little bit higher but push your bum right out. Okay, we're going to do 15 of them.
Is this good for your lower back?
So it's not bad for your lower back if you're underweight, but it's more for the hamstrings.
Right.
So I suppose you still would be using lower back, but you wouldn't be firing it off as much. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going into some wide squats. So we're just going to go outside of shoulder width. We're not going to go too far. Feet 45-degree angle outwards. Same thing. You can have your hands over your head, behind your head, or just out in front of you, depending on how intense you want your body weight exercise to be. Okay, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we're going to go into a static split squat. If you want to, you can use a wall. So what we don't want in this exercise is your knee to retract backwards. So we're going to, I'll show you, so we're going to come down, knee's going to be close to the back heel, leg in the front, we're going to push that forward, so the knee's just over the fronts of the toes. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up, and we're going to keep that knee there, but we're only going to come up as far as we can without it retracting backwards. So this here will add a bit of hamstring in. If you feel a bit of pressure around the knee and it feels uncomfortable, just retract your knee back a little further. And we're going to do 10 of them. Two, 1. All right, opposite leg. So push that knee forward. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now we're going to go into mountain climbers. So we're going to do 30 on each leg. This is going to do core, quads as well. So all up we're going to do 60. Beautiful.
That'll get your heart rate up.
Adds in a bit of cardio, yes, as well. So we get three good things out of that. Core workout, quad workout, and the heart rate up, going nice and hard. So now, this is going to be a big one, this one. So we're going to go in and do some calf jumps into normal squat jumps, into wide squat jumps. And we're going to do 5 sets of them all.
Whoa.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to do calf jump into a squat, into a wide squat, calf, okay, one more. Okay.
Eugene, can you just explain that one again? So the calf jump, is that pushing off the ball of your feet?
Yes, mate.
So that's just the toes pushing up, is it?
Yes.
Right.
So we're just targeting your normal calves without adding in Achilles heel part of your calf muscle.
Okay.
So that's just...
So you focus on pushing off your...
Yeah, just like jump squats.
Yeah.
Anything
Right.
jump, squat, wide.
When you go wide, is that pushing off your heels?
No.
No, that's the same.
Everything's through the 3 points of your feet.
Okay.
Jump lunges, jumping. If you're jumping, when you land on the 3 points of your feet. So you always make sure your heel, big ball and big toe are the first things that hit the floor.
Okay.
And that'll stop a lot of the ankle roll outwards and a lot of the uneasiness, and it can also pinch your sciatic nerve, which you don't want.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to go into some lunge twists. So we're just going to hold our arms out, depending on how hard it is. Hands in, or just have them in front and turn, all right? So we're just going to come out, lunge, twist.
All right, lunge twist. Oh, that's a good one.
This here is really good for a hip flexor stretch at the same time. Three, 2.
That's really good.
Okay. So now we're going to do another one. It's called a hip opener. It's like sort of a lunge. Same thing. Focus on keeping the weight evenly between both legs. Here we're going to need some sort of line. So we make sure we've got our feet in the correct position. So first of all, we're going to have this foot nice and straight. This one's going to be on a 30-degree angle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And now all we're going to do is just squat backwards.
I used to do a yoga class that did a lot of these sort of angles, like 30-degree foot, straight foot.
All good for strengthening. So this one here targets some of the muscles most people forget about, right deep inside the hips and also on the inside hamstring muscles. So I'd say there might be semi and mini tendinosis. So it sort of focuses on the muscles that everyone forgets about.
Yeah, right.
Also opens up your gait a little bit too.
Fantastic. Yeah, right. All these cool different combinations. Variation.
All right. Okay, now we're just changing our feet. Opposite side now.
quite a grueling leg workout here, Eugene.
Yes, it's not too bad, mate. If some of you guys find that it's a little bit easy, just add 15 or 20 onto each one of them.
I won't be doing that.
2, 1. Okay, so now we're going to go into a lunge with a hip extension. So we're going to extend our hips fully. You're going to have your hands out over your head and you're going to step forward, you're going to lunge and extend. Lunge and extend.
This is another one of the yoga moves I used to do, very similar. These are great exercises, Eugene. You're getting very creative, it's good.
Yeah, so make sure I structure them properly and make sure I target each muscle evenly so they get the best workout possible.
This is great.
Two more. 2, 1. How much time we got left, Donny?
Oh, about 6 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to throw in 2 more exercises. They're going to be core, hand obliques and quads. So first of all, just going to throw in some what I call grasshoppers, and that'll target the upper parts of your obliques in about this region here. So first of all, we're going to get in the push-up position, and then we're just going to throw the leg under. Throw the leg under.
Ooh, tough. Grasshopper, you must do this. Learn the ways of the Eugene master.
Four more. 3. They're quite hard, guys.
They look hard.
They are. Now, last one. We're going to target the same type of area. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm not sure of the name for these ones, guys. Push up position, and we're just going to reach.
Well, they look hard too.
Them last 2 are quite tough.
They look tough,
especially if you're not core strong. Something I've had to get into. Okay, now we're just going to finish off stretching. So we're just going to do some hip flexor stretches. And all we're doing now is we're not leaning forward. We're pushing the hip forward by lifting the chest upwards. Jesus, Donny, they were hard.
They looked really hard. They really did, man. It's very, very good, very good. You can do all this stuff without weight, so, you know.
Got lots of body weight exercises, mate. Got lots of them, okay? There's not a hell of a lot you can do on your back.
Yeah,
But-
that's the issue.
but you can still strengthen up all your posture and spinal muscles. So that's a benefit as well for people. If you can't do a back exercise, do your thoracic rotations, do your Supermans, keep them spinal muscles nice and strong. Okay.
Nearly done?
Yes, mate, 2 more, just quickly. How long?
A couple of minutes.
Okay, so we're doing a quad stretch now. So you'll sit down, you'll sit onto your heels. If you can do that, lean backwards. If that's easy, open up your heels, sit in between your heels and lean back. If that's easy, then you don't need to stretch, mate.
I don't find that easy.
Now, some people that have got full range of motion, even after exercise, don't need to stretch.
Yeah. I'm not one of them.
Okay, quad stretch. Okay, now we're up. Now we're going into piriformis. Leg around the front one. Push it backwards. And drop your chin into your chest.
I love that stretch.
You're very effective, mate.
Yeah, it's really effective. It's like all those hammies and glutes, just really. Yeah, oh, actually, that's one of my favourite stretches, that one.
Yeah, it's a good stretch, but to target where all your glutes hook on, here at the hip bone and all that, there's actually 3 of them you should be doing in a row.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
So we should be doing this piriformis one. And then what you can do, lay down, palm down,
Yeah.
leg out. I can't do this, but you put your foot on here and you pull this across.
What do you do? What? You put your foot there?
Yeah, put your foot there and you pull this across.
Ah.
So that targets the medius area.
Yeah.
And then
That's always a good one. My
leg
back
one
always
there, that
cracks
targets
when I
up
do
here.
that.
So then you've targeted all the areas that can hurt your hip, all in one go.
Yeah. All right. I might need to do some of that. Oh, we're nearly done. Better do the outro.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you have a good session. Try and do these exercises twice a week. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Eugene. You're amazing. You're awesome. What a fantastic workout. I will be doing those piriformis stretches.
Yes.
They're ripper. So guys, just remember, these videos are free. We're putting one up every day at 11. If you want to donate and help out the club, PCYC St Kilda, jump on our website and there's a donate now button up the top. Give that a little push and give us a donate. Make sure you subscribe and we'll catch you tomorrow, 11 o'clock for another workout. Thanks guys. Thanks Eugene.
Thanks, mate.